All right, guys, this is part 2 of my jewelry reveal as I have promised. And I was really trying to pull this thing together. I kind of went out and did a few little things, including my 2-mile walk. I finally got that in. I'm happy about that. And I'm telling you guys, walking is amazing. I mean, just being able to get out there and to inhale that fresh air and exhale the bad air. I call it bad. But anyway, it was a wonderful walk. Well, we're expecting a snowstorm in. So if you've caught my video on YouTube, then you've seen my garden and you see how it is starting to flourish. One of these days I'm going to put on my nicest piece of jewelry and I'm going to go out in my garden and I'm going to let you guys see me gardening in my beautiful jewelry. Anyway, that just sounds funny, just me even saying it. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump the rest of the jewelry out, which didn't come out, which I hadn't shown you yet. This is the rest of it. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right, so wow, another watch. You know, watches are something that I don't like to get a whole lot of. But this is a watch, and I do have my loop. It was just under some other jewelry. I really can't see that. Let's see if I can. Oh, cardio. This is a cardio watch. Water resistance, 50M. Clover. So I don't know. Let's see if it actually works. All right, I'm pushing buttons. It doesn't seem to work. But that's what this watch is. It's a cardio watch. Interesting. Seems like it's a good watch. That's glass. It's very heavy piece of glass. So this is probably really a very good watch. And it probably does need a battery. You know, it might be best if I just... Even the watch band is a rubber type of band. I know you guys are curious as to what I did to my shoulder. If I tell you guys, you probably won't even believe that could possibly happen. Anyway, it's a watch. I'm not going to go through the whole details of that watch. All right. See what else we got here. I was hoping that this stuff would not be stuck where I have to really fight to try to... Oh, this is so pretty. I have got to see what this is. Okay, I see. All right, so this is actually a, if you look at this, you can tell that these are those little rocks, glass stones that you get from the dollar store. And somebody has pieced two of them together. I would have never thought to do that. And the backing is a piece of paper, the letter P, a pretty scene. I have actually seen this on YouTube before, but I've never seen anybody make anything like it. So this is a crafter's piece. So it's going to go back into the crafter's pile. I can't make out what that is in there, but it could be a piece of fabric, could be just a clipping from from a magazine. But if you guys don't know what this is oh my gosh, such an easy thing to make. Such an easy thing to make. I'm gonna snatch that idea because I actually do like that. I make jewelry. I just don't make it on a scale as some of these other people make it. But I'm still learning. Okay. I don't know. I call these utensil rings. It's almost like a spoon or a fork or something that they have taken the back of it, snipped it off, filed it down, and created a ring out of it. So it actually could go as a ring. I don't know what this one is. It could be silver. I would have to test it. It does kind of look like it might be silver. But even if it is silver, it's just a silver spoon or a fork that somebody decided to snip and to create and bend and create a ring out of it. This is very popular. I have found numerous amounts of these, but I think they're amazing. I really do. So I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so this is a wooden block that someone has put some resin on and a chain. So that's going to go right back into the craft box, the craft jars that I've been making. I actually sold one craft jar, and it was just one thing that person wanted out of that jar. They asked if I would sell it, just the one thing, and I said, well, for the price that I'll sell it for, you could have the whole you could have the whole craft jar. So they ended up buying the whole craft jar and getting other stuff. Okay, so this is pretty cool. See if I can get this out of here. Okay. Oh, this is neat. Okay, so this is one of the 3-layer necklaces. It's in really good shape. That blue, oh wow. That's such a radiant blue. I love it. I wouldn't know where to wear it, but I could tell that the beads on it are acrylic beads, but it's still a very beautiful necklace. Yeah, and it's in wonderful shape. Absolutely wonderful shape. Okay, and we have another one, also acrylic. It's got some stuff wrapped around it. Let's see if I can. Wow. So, excuse me. Something must be in the air. I'm not sure how this got all tangled up. I need 2 hands, people. I really need my other arm, but this is really mangled up and twisted, and the necklace is absolutely gorgeous, but I'm definitely not going to be able to show this. Oh my gosh. And you know what? I could have gone through this jar before I even allowed you guys to see it, but I feel like if I do that, that I'm cheating my audience. And so I can't, it's just hard for me to even want to go through things, because I want to be surprised just as you guys are when I'm revealing these jars. So it's just really hard for me to go through that. And sometimes I think if I had just gone through that, I would have been able to to untangle that. But this is a necklace, has a pretty good size chain on it. I'm not sure where the beginning of the chain is at, but yeah, I don't even think there's a beginning. I think this is just one of those slip-on things. Has a little tassel on it. It's in pretty good shape with the little, almost looks like a milkstone, but I think it's just acrylic. Actually, it actually feels like a stone, like a glass. It may be glass. I think that's a glass stone with this, but I can't get it apart from this other necklace. And maybe I'm just not going to waste any time on that. I will go ahead and show you this other necklace. That's the one that's all tangled up into this entanglement. It is another necklace, has a pretty good long chain on it. I'm not sure what the material is. It doesn't stick to the magnet, so that does. So I'm not sure what that is. It could be nickel. Nickel doesn't stick. I don't know. Anyway, we got 3 chains in one. I'll figure that out on a different day. Let me go ahead and put that down. Let's see. Oh, This is different. It has I don't know what the big deal is about tassels, but every thing out there now seems that it has a tassel on it. So that has a black tassel, and the beads on here are wooden beads. Um, this is not real turquoise. It looks like it's turquoise, but it's not. They have a name for it, and I can't think what that name is. So this is just made with a bunch of different things. You have some fabric here, some wooden beads, some faux turquoise, and the wooden beads again, um, all put into a necklace that is probably comes from a crafter's jar. And I'm starting to notice that they're giving you a lot more crafter jars. I mean, because I think they think that everybody that collects jars likes crafter jars, and that's not true. Some of us, we want to find really nice stuff. So they're just kind of selling it. And a lot of the stuff, like I said, is coming from Goodwill. All right, so here is a necklace. I don't really know. It has a very long chain on it. As you can see, that's probably about an 18, 20-inch chain. It has this little pendant on it. And when you turn it around, there is a little loop here. Like maybe it could have been a brooch as well. Or maybe maybe it's just something that somebody created. I don't know. Because there's no maker's mark on it. Absolutely nothing. But it's a gold tone and it has the crab claw on it. So, you just never know what people are doing. They're making things the chain is probably totally different from the pendant, the thing that's actually on it, and somebody just made it. So I'm just going to chalk it up to that. Interesting. Let's see if I can make heads or tails of this. I don't know. It's a pendant. Let's see if it opens without me having to. Okay, yeah, it does. It opens. All right, so it is a pendant. It looks like an octopus. Oh no! It started falling apart. So let me just show you what it is. It is a pendant and it's made out of little beads. One of the little things fell off of it. I swear it says origami, but I'm trying to see what the other word is. An origami owl. I don't even know if this belongs into this thing, but that's exactly what it says. Origami owl. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that backwards, but it's an origami owl. So please don't let me try to explain that because I can't. Origami Owl. Is that the name of the company? Okay, well, let's just call it what it is. Origami Owl company created this little pendant with the little jump ring in it. And just put it back and try to collect all the little beads to go back in there. Okay. All right. What do we have here? Oh, a ring. Now these kind of rings seem like they're popular too. This ring it looks like a bronze ring, and it has a queen's crown on it. Whenever I get too close, you can't see it. But it's just a ring. It looks like a bronze or a brass ring. All right, I'll put that aside. Oh, this is gorgeous. Wow, this is really pretty. Somehow I want it to open, but it doesn't open. Oh, there's a name in there. Whiting. Oh, what does this say? Whiting Davis Company. Somebody's going to have to look that up. There's another word at the very top, but I cannot make that out. Whiting Davis Company. Madison? Nope. Guys, I am so sorry. I cannot see what that actually says. Let me see if I can get this little... They were selling this at a different price. But I want you to look at this. I bet you're going, well, I can't see it, so how am I supposed to know? Somebody knows what this is. I'm just not that person. But let me get this little tag thing off of here, and maybe I can see it a little better. But let me show it to you first for those of you that may actually know what this is. It's a ring. Look at how beautiful this ring is. It actually has its gold tone. There is some miscoloration on the bottom. You can see that it's not the same. That's the inner part of it. But look at this beautiful artwork that's on there. I don't know what that is, but I need to look this up. This is gorgeous. But hang on, let me see if I can see that one more time. I cannot make that out. Bags. Okay, so it's Whiting and Davis Company. And at the top it has a word. And at the bottom it says bass. I'm going to look this up. This is absolutely gorgeous, guys. I don't even know what it is. It is a ring, that I can tell you, but I don't know what actually it is. It could be worth something. It could be worth nothing. But wow, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let me set that aside because I'll have to look that up. See what else we got here. Oh, here's another ring. Huh, that's weird. There's another ring. It's different. What is that, a smiley face or? I don't know. Let me get the... things off of that. So this ring, if you can see it, it has little crystals on it. It's got a little glass thing in the center of it. Little crystals around it. I don't know what that is. You know what this kind of reminds me of? I'm just going to be very honest. It almost looks like, if these crafters are getting this brilliant, wow. And I'm not kidding. I'm just going to say wow. Okay, so I showed you a necklace. Let's see if I can find what I did with it. I showed you guys, okay. So the one that I showed you that had the P in it, it was just a letter P, and it had one of those little stones that you buy at the Dollar Tree. If they getting this crafty, oh my gosh, they are really doing a very good job. I don't see anything in here that identifies this. Let's see if it'll stick. Yeah, see, it won't even stick to the magnet. So that's really gorgeous. It's a beautiful ring. I'm just going to say there's nothing in here that identifies it. Nothing at all, but it's beautiful. It's really a very pretty ring. And you know, I have a ring. I don't know why I never used this. Okay, so that falls at a 6 3/4. So that's a size 6 3/4 ring. It will only probably fit on my pinky, but not a snug fit. It's a cute little ring for a size 6¼ finger. And it's a little, I don't know what the thing is on top. It's very cute. Let me take that off and show you the back of it. This is what it looks like on the back side of it. It does have some miscoloration in it. It is gold tone. Very different. I just wish there was more details in that. Huh. It's pretty neat. I'll have to look up that, try to think about that a little bit further too. Oh, they must have stuck a whole lot of rings. Remember all the rings that I pulled out earlier? They were just little cheap rings. Now these other rings are coming out of it. There we go. Let's see if there's a maker's mark in this one. Nope, I don't see anything. Okay, so this is a very cute ring. It's cute. It has a lot of character. It also has, I don't know if those are jewels or not. Nope, they're just little divots going around the whole ring. So I thought those were jewels, but they're not. They're just little divots going around the band of the ring. But it is a very pretty ring. And yes, I would wear this. I think it's gorgeous. Has that beautiful yellow stone in it. It actually has a cut, a type of cut. The only reason why I know that the stone is probably not real. Oh, well, it could actually be a real stone. I don't know. But it is a beautiful, it could be glass, it could be a stone. I don't know. I'm still trying to get one of the little devices that when you touch the stone, it tells you, it automatically moves the arrow in it up to where it tells you what the stone actually is. So it's pretty. It's a pretty ring. Another earring. I think I was looking for this earlier. I'm pretty sure it's up there. I don't see it, but I'm not going to look for it. I know it's up there. Now, remember, this thing was so tangled up, I said I was not even going to go back to it, but I've got to go back to it now and try to untangle it. And I'm sorry if you guys will just play some music and, oh, came loose. Never mind. I was just getting ready to start doing that little song. I'm sorry. Again, I tickle myself. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I got it. I got it to where I can actually maneuver it. Oh, and it has a name on it. That's amazing. Okay, so let me get this thing connected first so that you guys can look at it. So this is a very unique, it has some fabric up here that looks like it's braided. It's a braided fabric, and then you have the little different chain links down on the bottom, and it actually does have a name on it. So I'm going to see what it actually says, and then we can go from there. Okay, Mika, Mika, never heard of it. I have never heard of that, so if you know what it is, then you already know the jewelry. I'll have to look that up. This is the first time I've ever gotten a piece by this maker, and it actually is very wearable. It's in excellent condition, and it is actually resellable. Mika. Cute. I have a brother with that name, but he doesn't spell it the same. How cute. I like that. I'll have to look that up. A little stretch ring. These are those little rings that I thought I had another one, yep. But they have wire in them that actually sticks to magnet. So they're just memory wire, and people put beads on them and make them into rings. Not a bad idea, right? Very simple and easy to do. So how cute, right? Here's an earring. I did earrings earlier. Hopefully I found that one already. Oh, I remember these. I cleaned them and I put them on. I thought they were so cute. I'm glad that they had both of them in there. I just cleaned them, just rubbed them with some alcohol and put them on. Um, here's a ring. It has a little thing on it. Both of these have a little thing on it. I just threw one up there because that's the one I took off my hand. So let me see if I can get these out of their little sleeves so we can take a better look at them. That one's down. Let's see if the magnet will pick it up. Nope, the magnet will not pick that up. But this is really pretty. Is this, hold on. This is really a pretty ring. And there is not one iota of a maker's mark in this ring. Nothing, but it is a beautiful gold color. If you can see that, it's absolutely gorgeous. Very pretty gold tone. It's so gold until I'm thinking this is not gold. You know how you get rings like that? It's so gold until you really know that it's probably not gold. That's what that looks like to me. But it's beautiful and it's resellable. And then this one, oh, this one's kind of heavy though. This one's like a heavy gold color. I'm hoping that it has something that I can appreciate. I don't know if it has anything in it, but let me get this thing off of it. There we go. Guys, it is no fun working with one hand. I shouldn't say that because there's a lot of people that have mastered what I'm still trying to move on from. I don't see. Nope, no maker's mark. But my goodness, this is a beautiful ring. Isn't it cute? Look at that. It's got a little bow on the little sides of it. And then one little crystal in the center that is so clear. I just know that's not a diamond, but it's beautiful. It is so clear. Oh, it has bubbles in it, so I don't think that's a diamond. Am I looking at bubbles? Am I seeing something else that's reflecting off of it? I really don't know, but I really don't think it's a real diamond. But I'm telling you, this ring is sort of heavy. But anyway, it's a beautiful ring. So let's just chalk it up to that. It's resellable, and I like it. So I think that's going to do it. Now, if anybody has looked this up, please put in the comments what company this is. What did I tell you? Because I didn't remember. Whiting and Davis Company. And something at the top, which I swear I can't make out. Something in Bass. I don't know. I can't see it, but that's the first thing I'm going to do is when I get off here, I'm going to go ahead and look that up. Now, I wanted to mention this. The reason why I use this ring sizer is because it is made out of some type of metal alloy. And it's best to actually use this type of ring sizer because if you're using a wooden ring sizer, you're not going to get a true size because if it's really very, humid indoors or very dry indoors, that wood tends to expand and to shrink. So you're not going to get a very good size. So I bought this maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and I almost ended up getting a wooden ring sizer. And the guy said, "Oh, if I were you, I wouldn't do that." And the only reason why I was going to get it was because it was cheaper. But he says, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're not going to get a real true size. And the only way that you're going to get a real true size, and he explained it to me. And I know you're going to think, oh, he was just trying to get a sale. No, what he said made plenty of sense. And that's true, because even in my home, if it rains outside and I try to lock it with my key, it's harder to lock than when it's hot outside and I lock it with my key. It just flips right over. So that wood, when during the rain it expands and during the summer it shrinks. I believe that. So I'm pretty sure he was telling the truth. And besides, it was only $19.99. Can't hurt anybody. All right, folks, that's going to be it. But I want to let you know that my next show that's going to come up is going to be all about owls. I have found so much owl jewelry until I had to look up and try to figure out, why did they make so many different owl pieces? It's very fascinating. So stay tuned for that airing of that show. All right, you guys have a good time. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.